that I have audio and that I am live on YouTube and Facebook. I came in a minute early today to check that. So let's see. All right, it looks like, check that. Okay, looks like I'm live on Facebook. Last week there was a little bit of an issue with the audio. I'm not really sure what happened with that. Hopefully it doesn't happen again because I don't know how to fix it, to be honest. All right, and I think I'm live on, I know I'm live on YouTube. I just need to see it. All right, it looks like, okay, I have audio. It is 5 o'clock. Hey, hi, how are you? My name is Heidi, and if you are new here, I am a work-at-home handmade business owner at HeidiMind.com, as well as a homeschool mom of teenage girls. I go live here on Facebook and YouTube on Tuesdays, now at 5 p.m. Pacific. During the live, I share about things going on with my business, homeschooling, and our personal lives. Be sure to follow me on Facebook or subscribe on YouTube to get notifications when I post videos or go live. And feel free to like or hit the thumbs up button, as this helps more people just like you see the video and come hang out. If you are joining me live today, please comment with hashtag live, or if you are watching the recording, comment hashtag replay. This helps me know when people are watching and if I need to change up my times or my days. And if you aren't already subscribed, be sure to check the pinned link to sign up for the email list for updates about new products, blog posts, sales, and other fun things going on. I am not feeling 100% today, so I'm going to do my best. You can see I've got some boxes here. I did a little bit of Amazon shopping, and I am going to share some of the things that I purchased. It does smell like cleaning supplies in here, but I tried to go a little bit more eco-friendly this time. I wanted some things that were more reusable, less packaging, she said, with all the boxes. Um, we'll talk about that a bit. And yeah, and it just, I needed to order some things that I needed in the house anyways, so I figured I would just go ahead and show you what I've got. I have only tried the dishwasher pods so far because I was literally out of dishwasher pods. I had a full dishwasher and a sink full of dishes, so I really needed them. So I did crack those open. I have done 2 or 3 loads of dishes with them now, um, kind of random stuff. So I can give kind of a mini review, and then I figure I'll put something on my calendar and kind of circle back to this maybe in a month or so. So just some things going on. I have my coffee cup with my peppermint mocha. I probably should have done peppermint tea with some honey in it, or some lemon, hot lemon, whatever, water with honey, but I wanted coffee to keep me awake. So around the house, we're just getting things done. You can see I moved a couple of things back here. I have been working on my youngest daughter's room, um, and then we can move some things from the dining room back into her room, and then I can clean up the dining room. The kitchen is getting cleaned, and then once those are done, I can finally attack this room, my sewing room, and and then I can get the rest of the stuff out of the living room that needs to hang out in here. And I just realized I cannot see my chat box, so let me close this a little just in case I've got anybody saying hello. It doesn't want to cooperate with me. So hopefully in the near future, like next week, I will have a new setup for my live. because I'm not really sure what, oh, I do know what this is. So when I do a live, my camera is backwards because it's my computer webcam. Um, so whenever I see something like I'm going to point this direction, this is actually my left. And then I get confused when I need to turn around. So I'm always confused by this very bright white light, which is actually just a light in the room. Um, so I don't know if I'm just going to change the direction of my computer and put it against this wall, and then I have the light. Or as you can see behind me here, I do have a ring light. I normally use that for product photography, but I can use it for videos. Um, and you can't really see this, but I got a new, it's this little tiny thing. I got a couple of new cameras so that I can finally start doing recorded videos. Somehow none of my cameras want to work for recorded videos. I don't know where my pink camera is. I bought this really cute pink camera that, like, I think the Amazon review said that it was good for like vlogging. The battery lasts maybe an hour tops. And so I clearly don't know enough about vlogging because I see all these people doing clean with me videos. I don't know, maybe they do it on like a time lapse so it doesn't use the battery quite as much, but I don't get it. I'm gonna have to work on it. But the pictures weren't very, like the image wasn't very clear. It wasn't really working for what I wanted. It does actually take really good pictures though. So, I mean, that part's not a huge fail. The memory on my phone is always full. So trying to do, um, also, yeah, trying to do videos on my phone is almost impossible because not only is my memory almost always full, uh, I'm constantly getting notifications, phone calls, notifications, whatever. They're nonstop. And that's Blake, if you can hear the dog barking. He's a good puppies. Um, so I got these cameras. There's three in the pack, and so I got one stand, one tabletop stand, so I can do like overhead videos. Um, and then I have to figure out how to get one in this ring light because there's got to be a way to do that. um, so yeah, so hopefully next week it'll be a little different setup because we will be staying home this weekend um, to finish up and get our Christmas decorations set up. I started doing some research. I've never hung Christmas lights outside before. And so I was trying to do a little bit of research, and I did find that um, they have like magnets that you can snap the lights into, and then the magnet sticks to your gutter, your rain gutter. And I just had the rain gutters replaced when I had my roof redone this summer. Um, so I was super excited about that because I didn't want to have to hammer anything in, and it's been really rainy because I told everyone it was going to be a rainy winter. It has been very rainy the last week. We're supposed to get more rain this weekend, and I was like, oh, I don't want to try to put sticky things up there because they're just going to fall down. So I'm excited about the magnets. I need to order some. There was also like these crazy looking clips that you can clip into the outside of your gutter that also will hold the lights. So I'm just going to kind of do a little bit more research and I will let you know what I end up going with. I'm not sure if I will record myself hanging the Christmas lights. I am super, super like ridiculously afraid of ladders. um, like, I don't know. I always feel like the ladder's just going to fall over and I'm going to break something. And I'm rather clumsy in general, so it doesn't take much. So I don't know if I'll record myself doing that. Maybe I'll record myself just decorating the, like around the outside of the garage or the windows or the porch or whatever. Because we do still have some hooks in the porch, so I don't have to redo any of that this year. So that I am thankful for. Um, Last weekend we went to the Dickens Fair in California. It was in, I think it's in San Francisco. It's at the Cow Palace. I, in all of my chickenness, also am not a, I don't want to say I'm not a great driver. I'm actually a very good driver. I don't like driving in California Bay Area traffic. Um, I don't have to drive very far for most weeks. The local driving that I do, I know all of the back roads to avoid the other people that are on the road. So for the most part, like I don't like driving. Everybody speeds out here. It's not fun. And I'm highly protective of my children. So we got up early on Saturday. We got in the car. We ended up there. Something was going on with the internet in our area. My phone wasn't connecting to be able to load my Starbucks card. I know, personal problems. That should have been a sign that I should have slowed down. I loaded my GPS. It said I was going to go one way. And then by the time we got done getting like our breakfast and the gas in the car and whatever, and I started to go towards the direction the GPS originally said, suddenly it's telling me to go in the opposite direction. And I'm just thinking, well, I'm in a different part of town, so I'm gonna go ahead and think that it just like recalculated, calibrated, whatever. Um, and I am in the East Bay. Uh, I don't really consider us part of the Bay Area, but we kind of are. So I start driving towards what I think is the right direction, and it was saying like an hour and a half to get where we needed to go, and it should have only taken an hour. And I'm thinking, well, it's raining, and there's probably traffic. And I get halfway in. I think I get like almost 45 minutes to an hour in, and I thought, it's telling me to go to San Jose. And I've lived in the Bay Area long enough to know that that's probably not the right direction. I had an English teacher once that told me never to use the word probably. So I had a feeling that it was not the right direction, and it wasn't. Somehow my GPS was taking me to a medical center in Santa Cruz, um, completely different part of the ocean than San Francisco. Uh, but I got very lucky. I was able to stop at a red light, quickly change it to the right direction, um, and we still got there like just a few minutes later than what I had originally told our group. Uh, once I told them we were running late, so we got there. We got in. It was more expensive this year. The Dickens Fair had been closed the last 2 years. Well, they were closed in 2020 and they did everything virtually. But I think it was all recordings we didn't end up like watching. And then last year I read that they were going to do something that you could drive through, and the idea of driving to Oakland, San Francisco, wherever that's at, and then doing more driving and then driving back wasn't wasn't in the plans for me. So we went we went in. They did limit attendance this year, so it wasn't quite as crowded as it was before, but it was still a really good um, crowd of people. From a small business standpoint, it felt like um, the shops were doing good business. I know the kids and I spent a little bit more than we normally do. Um, the food, I would love to try some of the food sometimes, but my kids are they're not picky. They like vegetables. They like a lot of things, but they also don't like a lot of things. So we didn't try a lot of the different foods. They had like a pasta stand. It was perfect. It was not super expensive. The kids made fairy houses. That's a favorite of ours. We've done that. This is the third year we've done that in the years that we've gone. Um, there is a woman that owns a dress shop called Nana's Nursery. If you ever go to the Dickens Fair, go into Nana's Nursery. She has beautiful dresses. Um, She remembers us from year to year, and she remembered us again this year. She remembered like my kids' ages, everything. She's just a lovely woman. Um, I enjoy and look forward to seeing her every year, and she gives some of the greatest hugs. So we had a lot of fun. I got on the road to get home, took a wrong turn. There was an accident on the Bay Bridge, and then I had to go through a tunnel. I white knuckled it the whole way home, and then we stopped at a restaurant because there was no way I was making dinner at that point. So it was fun. I mean, we had fun. We did not make costumes. My youngest, we kind of put together some things for her to dress up, and then some of the people that we went with also dressed up. Just kind of things we all had around the house. Nothing like overly dressy, but a lot of people dressed up this year. It was very fun to see. So if you are ever in the area, I believe they do the Dickens Fair from the weekend. I think it's the weekend after Thanksgiving. So like Thanksgiving Thursday and the following either Friday or Saturday. I think it's just Saturday, Sunday. So it's like 2 days later, and then it's Saturdays and Sundays through December to Christmas, and then they don't do it anymore. I believe you'd have to check their website, but it is a lot of fun. Um, we have a lot of fun going. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned that my oldest and I are going through the Marvel. I think I did. I think I mentioned it last time. We're going through the Marvel movie series, whatever, the MCU, and we're going in, I forget, chronological order of the MCU. We finally are up to Avengers Infinity War. So when I'm done with my live, we're gonna go grab some quick dinner because I just don't have the energy to cook tonight. Um, we're gonna grab a little quick dinner and we're going to watch Infinity War with a lot of tissues. I can't remember. I know everybody talks about like a lot of the characters don't move forward after Infinity War and Endgame. Sorry, spoiler alert. I don't know which characters they are. I kind of can guess based on some commercials that I've seen and trailers for movies that have obviously come out. Because let's be honest, if you're like me and you haven't seen these movies yet, um, if you're really worried about a spoiler at this point, you should have watched the movies before. I mean, just it is what it is. Um, I don't I don't care about spoilers. I like I like the storylines. I like the acting. I don't. It's fine. Uh, for homeschool, our updates, we are counting down to winter break. Um, I'm definitely looking forward to winter break this year. Uh, my oldest is in some extra classes this year for middle school, so she took her final for science today, and she's taking her English final next week. Um, and then they get to have like a little Christmas party the following week, so that's nice. But I could totally just get the house clean, get the Christmas decorations up, and then curl up with books and movies for the rest of the year and be totally fine. Like I'm just ready for winter break. Um, the only other thing that we have definite plans for, like bought ticket plans for, is the Nutcracker that one of my friend's daughters is in. Um, but otherwise, I'm gonna do like a little cookie decorating tea party for local friends, and everything else is super low key Christmas this year. And then as far as business updates, I am having a sale this weekend. I did not have the energy to do the 12 days of Christmas just with everything going on. So I will be having a sale. I should have an email going out tomorrow as a reminder. So if you're not on the email list, make sure you subscribe. And then the actual details of the sale going live, everything will go out on Friday. Um, it will be more of a clearance sale. So anything that is listed, it's either going to be like a one-off, like I just have that one and then that's it, or it will be very limited stock. So if you see something, you should grab it because The majority of things that will be listed on the site over the next 2 days for the Friday sale, for the weekend sale, um, once it sells out, there's a very good chance I won't be replacing it. Just my business has gone in a different direction, and I just have a lot of stock from previous years doing in-person events. So that's that. Um, and we will get on to the haul. No, sorry about that. That's my coffee cup. My coffee cup is Jack Skellington, Phases of the Moon. I forget where I got it. Normally, I would say that I got it at Disneyland, but I haven't been to Disneyland since November of 2019. I don't know that I've had it that long. I may have gotten it. I think I got it at Box Lunch because they are like Disney affiliate, whatever. First thing, I got these um, hot chocolate spoon molds. That is the name on Amazon. If you're watching on YouTube, all of the Amazon links should be in the description. These are not affiliate links. I currently do not have an Amazon affiliate whatever set up account. Um, so I don't make any money off of showing these to you. I paid for everything that I've got. I'm just showing you because I think they're cool. So I got 4 of them. I should have written down the prices and I forgot. They're little. Um, like that's my finger. So it's just a little shorter than my finger. I'm saying a lot. So I got those because I thought if we do a tea party, sometimes kids don't like tea, so I like to make hot chocolate. And I figured I could do either peppermint spoons or I could do chocolate peppermint, white chocolate peppermint, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, whatever. I just thought they'd be super fun. I like to give gifts, like baked item gifts for the holidays. So that was another thing. It's a silicone mold. So it can go in the oven, it can go in the freezer, whatever, whatever. I liked these particular spoons. I don't know if you can tell, but they have a little bit of a bowl to them. So I thought those were fun. I did want to try to make honey spoons. We've picked those up before at Disneyland, and I know that it's in my haul from when we went to Florida. But honey spoons, you have to actually put a stick in the end, so it's just the bowl of the spoon that's honey. And they didn't have any lollipop molds that I could find that were just the bowl of the spoon. So if anybody sees those and you want to drop that in the comments, I'm totally cool with that. What we might do is just they had some that looked like honeybees and butterflies. So I might just grab those because we do like those, especially when we're not feeling good and we make our hot water and put lemon and honey in it, or peppermint tea and I put honey in it. Yeah, and then you just stir it in. And I think you can save them, like as long as you're not licking them. The next thing I got is this Lenovo smart clock, and I got it in the red color because it actually matches a set of drawers that I have in my bedroom. Unfortunately, it has built-in Alexa. And when I first purchased it, I thought I could still use it with Google, but after trying to set it up, can't use it with Google. I was super bummed. So I will be returning that. We have 2 other Lenovo alarm clocks in our house because I currently have one in my room. I think mine's gray, and the other one we have in one of the kids' rooms is blue. But apparently they're older versions, so they worked with either Google or with Alexa. And we've just always had Google. Everything I have is Google. I like Google. I don't love I don't love all the things that are automated, um, or whatever you want to call it, like they work with your app. I like using Google as a timer. That's about it. I never wake up for the Google alarm clocks, except the one on my phone because I can turn it up to ear piercing. Um, but I feel like every time you buy something that is a smart device, every single thing needs a different app to link it back to Google. And that drives me insane. I don't want 50 different apps on my phone or whatever. I want one app. I want to turn things on, I want to turn them off. That's why my brother disabled the wireless, whatever, the Wi-Fi option on my thermostat, which now I kind of regret because sometimes I don't want to get out of bed to turn the heater up. But whatever. And I hate how it programs my thermostat. I hate my thermostat. I hate my thermostat. I loved my original thermostat. It was my favorite. Oops, but it broke. Story of my life. Next thing, I got these. What are they? They're Baggy rack stands. There are a dozen of these, and they work with these gallon bags that are reusable. I believe they'll also work with standard gallon bags. Sorry if that's loud. I wanted to try those because I do hate throwing things away. In our city, we have 3 sizes of garbage can, and it's a different price point for each trash can that you have. And I have the smallest one. We have always had the smallest one. Originally, it was because there was only 2 of us when we bought the house, and we've just kind of made it work throughout the years. They do provide us, we're in California, again, the Bay Area, they provide us with a green waste garbage can, which is very large, and it's free. I can put as much green waste in it as I want. And then I think you can get either 2 or 3 of them for free. And then if you have more than that, they charge you. So I have 2 green waste because we've done all the work on the house this year. And then I have 2 blue bins. They are large garbage cans that are for recycling. So for cardboard and paper, and I'm sure there's other things, plastic, but I never look at the little page. I just put the same things in over and over again. But I'm trying to like keep that small garbage can because I don't want to pay more. And the recycling, I have 2 blue bins and they're huge. And I have 2 green waste bins that are huge. So I'm just trying to like reduce. Hence this haul. So the next thing, these are from the Amazon, there we are. The Amazon Aware brand, and it is a refillable foaming hand soap starter kit. I think it's this one. Yeah. So I don't remember why I bought this one, because we do like Bath and Body Works, and we really like their foaming soaps. My kids love them. I like the lemon and the cucumber melon because, you know, it is what it is. So I liked the idea of these because it's a reusable bottle. So again, less trash. Because I'm not really sure if you can throw away the Bath and Body Works plastic bottles in the recycling. You probably can. I'll have to check. We have these little triangles on our recycling. So this is a glass bottle, and it's got kind of a silicone bottom, and then the yellow, and then the little pump. And I thought, it says it's a starter kit, but apparently I got all the same flavor, all the same scent, not flavor. Don't eat it. I got lavender, and it comes with I'm confused. It comes with 3 packets. I'm not going to say that word. Sachets. I did say the word, but I'm probably saying it wrong. And it says that it has 2 tablets in each one. Oh, I broke one. But this first one definitely has 3 tablets in it. So you're supposed to just, it says fill bottle halfway with warm water, empty 2 tablets, contents of 1 packet into bottle, wait for tablets to dissolve, and finish filling the bottle with warm water, attach foaming pump, wash and rinse hands. Good thing they told me to wash and rinse my hands. Yeah. So the idea is that instead of buying all the plastic bottles, I would get this glass reusable bottle and these guys, because these are less waste. And I want to say that these, irony of all ironies, this pouch is not recyclable. I don't even know. I just, sometimes the things we do, and like this is all of the packaging. So the box says that the paper box is recyclable, but the multi-layer pouches are not. It says that the glass bottle is recyclable, but it's calling it a plastic sleeve. It doesn't feel plastic. Is not recyclable. So the irony is not lost on me that going green actually requires you to buy stuff that you cannot in fact recycle. So funny. Okay, and then the next thing, I'm trying to make sure that my address isn't on these because again, I clicked the little button for Amazon that says deliver it all together and reduce the packaging. They did deliver it all together, but they came in like 6 different packages. And partially I understand, like some people can't, like they wouldn't be able to lift all of this in one box. But I can't lift the chewy boxes that get delivered to my house. I open them on my porch. I bring in the things one at a time, and then I get rid of the box. I don't know. The world is a funny place. So this is refillable surface cleaners. I feel like when I tell my kids, like, hey, go grab me XYZ, I never know what I'm talking about. So again, lots of packaging. And we have 3 of these little packets. The bathroom cleaner is Orange Grove. The glass cleaner is Peppermint. And I'm not going to pick up the other one right now. That is the all-purpose cleaner, and it is Lemon Zest. So just to let you know, I don't like floral scents. I like fruit scents. Like I like citrus. I think that citrus smells clean to me, so that's what I get. And I'm not going to be able to lift these out. Maybe I can. No, they're not wanting to cooperate. So these are again glass bottles, plastic tops, silicone bases. I believe the silicone base matches the color of the packet. So then, like, I don't have to tell my kids, go get the glass cleaner. I just tell them, go get the blue one. And I believe the color of these, the color of the liquid inside of these is also the same. So there's that. Because we're already at 30 minutes and I have a bunch of boxes and stay. It's not really going anywhere, but I feel better when I can tell someone what to do. All right, so that is the refillable variety cleaners starter set. I think previously I had method. which I did like method. But again, plastic bottles, you have to keep buying the whole bottle over and over again. These, I just buy the little packets. So hopefully moving forward, I'll see like the benefit of this whole go green thing. Then we have all-purpose cleaning cloths. I have not opened this yet. Again, no packaging. And all of these came inside of another box. Like, because these don't have my address on it. So all of these boxes came inside of another box. And we have more packaging. More packaging. So the paper sleeve is recyclable. Doing more with less is what these all-purpose cloths are all about. Use with water or liquid cleaner, rinse manually or in washing machine. Reusable cloth made of FSC certified raw materials. It does not tell you what these are made out of. And oh, here we go. Ingredients. Like I'm going to eat it. Unbleached rayon. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think rayon is a man-made fiber. So there's that. It's not cotton. I don't know. Life is funny. Okay, so those are the cleaning cloths. I also got some things from a company called Drops. These are the first ones. Yeah, these are open, so these are the first ones. The dishwasher detergent pods. So there's this, and then it opens up here, and then like this whole packaging doodah. It's a zero waste packaging, recyclable and compostable. And I have a composter, so that's legit. I got these in the lemon scent, and I have, excuse me, I have opened and emptied this box. This box has the pods in it, so I want to show you. It's like a dissolvable plastic, whatever, and they're little. It's like a detergent. They're just detergent. We have hard water. We have yucky water here. So my dishes, like certain dishes just don't ever want to get clean. My dishwasher, when we bought the house 18 years ago, there was no dishwasher. I think we lived in it for 5 or 6 years before we installed a dishwasher. Maybe not that long, but I think. And I'm on my third dishwasher. So I'm probably due to replace the dishwasher again. And it is what it is because the top rack is broken and the part to fix it is $30 and I'm super cheap, even though I could fix it myself. But we have only ever used, or we've only ever been able to use Cascade Platinum pods. They're the only things that actually wash our dishes and don't leave spots and whatever. So this is the only product from this whole haul that I've actually used, and they are cleaning my dishes. I'm not noticing spots. So as long as they keep working for me, cool beans. I previously purchased a container. It's like a tin, but it's painted white, like the farmhousey kind of look. Not that that's particularly my style. I just thought they were super cute. But it says dishwashing pods and it has a little lid. And so I just open these boxes, throw the pods in. So if I can compost these boxes, then that's where we're seeing that zero waste situation. So these other ones are like, it's just the same, a different color, right? Yeah, it's like a darker blue on the outside. These are laundry and household Oxi Boost pods. Don't get me started on my washing machine. I know people are like, blah, blah, blah. eco-friendly, high efficiency, blah, blah, blah. If the drum doesn't fill with water, I don't understand how laundry is getting clean. You can riddle it to me any way you want, but in the olden days when they used to wash clothes by hand, they filled a big old bucket of water and they submerged all the fabric in there. Because that's how you get things clean. You submerge them into the water. So my super efficient washing machine only fills about half full. So that means I can only do about half of a load of laundry compared to my old, less efficient washing machine, she said, ironically. Um, so I'm doing twice the laundry. So I don't understand how that's efficient. When this one breaks, I will scour every single garage sale I can find to find an old school washing machine because I'm cranky. Sorry. So again, it's another one of those dissolvable pods and it has like, the little powder stuff in it. I do like the OxiClean for laundry. I don't like smells on my laundry, like at all. My youngest has rather sensitive skin. I just don't like a whole lot of smells. At one point, I bought Tide Pods because I thought, oh, you just throw the pod in, you don't have to measure anything, easy peasy. That stuff is so strong. Like I would only use one pod and you smell it forever, forever and ever. I don't use dryer sheets. My mom bought me these really cute little dryer wool balls. They have little cat faces on them. They're adorable. We throw those in. They're super fun. I forget what I was using Gain with OxiClean. I forget. But I do have like the liquid one. But the only time you see a deal with the liquid is when you buy it like this huge bulk size and then it just drips everywhere. So I hate it. I hate it. I'm whining again, but I hate it. So, and then you have this huge plastic bottle that you have to get rid of, and it's got like a chemical in it, like it's laundry detergent. So, I was like, well, I want to find some alternatives to this. And my stepmom, I can't show you the front of this. This is the next one, right? Yeah. Can't show you the front of this because they put my address sticker on it. But this is the box, and it is called Earthwash Laundry Detergent Sheets. Um, does it say if this box is? They may have put the shipping sticker on top of the information about the box. I don't know. But basically, it is strips of. Hey, I should be done in a little bit, like pretty soon. I'm almost done. Excuse me. They're wondering about dinner, I think. Now this does have a smell to it, so I may try to find one next time that does not have a smell. I think I asked my stepmom if she liked them. She said yes, she really, really liked them. So I went ahead and I purchased them. Um, but this has a very strong scent. I don't know. I don't know what smell I got. They say they're eco-friendly. Lots and lots about stuff. So top loading machines. Simply toss a strip of Earthwash into the machine. Add water and run a normal load. If you have a front loading machine, it says to tear a strip into tiny pieces or fold it to fit in the dispensing detergent drawer of your machine. After doing so, place the pieces inside the drawer and run a normal load. And then they say you can also use it for hand washing. Hand washing is a quarter to a half a strip. A small load is a half a strip, a regular load is one strip, and heavy soil load is 2 strips. Ooh, this is smelly. Let's see how these look. Usually what I do, if it's too strong of a scent for me to have with my clothes, then I will just do it, I'll throw it in with towels and blankets. it doesn't smell quite as severe when you pull one out, but that's the sheet. Um, it smells a little like a dryer sheet to me, like the downy dryer sheets. But apparently you just tear this up. It says a strip. It tears very easily as I tear the whole thing apart. So that's cool. Um, so we'll see, because I have one blanket that is like whatever, a comforter. Excuse me. Um, and I put the Tide Pods in with it, and the Tide Pod never dissolved all the way. So I've got all these sticky spots on the blanket. I mean, they're not sticky after they dried, but I didn't know that. They're like crusty spots now. It's gross. So obviously I have to wash it again. So not super efficient. And then this does say that the bag that it comes in is a biodegradable bag. So that's kind of cool. It doesn't talk about the box that it comes in. The box it does feel like it has a waxy surface to it. So I kind of doubt I can put that in my recycling. Who knows? Who knows? Um, let's be honest, people do things and they're not supposed to. Now I got to get that smell off of me. And the next thing is uh, it's Apthcry. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced, is Apthcry. Um, Hand soap starter kit, zero waste, compact design, vegan and cruelty free, gentle moisturizing, no paraben. I don't know what that word is. I know it in my head, but my mouth is not going to say it. Uh, Phthalates free, toxin free, and no SLES or SLS. I don't know what those are. Um, it does not tell me if this box is recyclable. And so this one, again, lots of packaging. Lots of packaging. So it has this guy, to keep it steady. But it's not a glass container. It's a plastic container with their logo all over it. And then there's a bunch of these little packets, and there is no other packaging. It's just on the side of the box. It says fill bottle with warm water, drop in tablet and let it dissolve. Enjoy a moisturizing foaming lather. So, okay. So this has a bunch of different smells. There's lavender thyme. I know that's kind of a flowery, but I don't mind that one. Ocean breeze. They're really hard to smell through, and these are a paper. So unless they're lined with a plastic, I believe these, except that they have a sticker on them, these should be able to go in recycling. Wild rose. My daughter will like that. I don't mind rose if it's mild, but when I was growing up, my grandmother wore like really heavy rose perfume. Eucalyptus mint. Love eucalyptus. Vanilla bean. I do love vanilla bean. And unscented. Just checking. Okay, so there's that guy. Sorry, I just attacked my microphone with this box. So I figured that would be cool for one of our bathrooms. We have two bathrooms. So one of the two bathrooms, and then the glass one I originally wanted for my kitchen, but I don't actually like lavender in the kitchen that much. I love citrus in my kitchen. So I will either use it in the bathroom until the lavender's gone and then move it to the kitchen and get refills that are lemon or orange, or something like that. Okay, just a few more things. We have a Swiffer, as do most other families. Again, trying to reduce the waste. I also don't particularly love um, the fibers of the Swiffer, whether it's the sweeper or the hand one. Um, I'm picky, and I know things about fabrics. I fabric. So I believe these are a microfiber mop pad, and there should be two in here. I'm not going to open this because it's a pad of microfiber cloth that has some like elastic, not elastic, Velcro straps across it. So there's that. They're made in China. They came in a plastic bag, but at least they didn't come in a plastic bag inside of a box, right? And then I also got reusable pads for the Swiffer sweeper. I'm going to open these because I have a pattern for um, an embroidery pattern for something like this. And they tell us in the description to use fleece. But then I forgot what I did with the pattern. It's in the computer somewhere. So I wanted to see what they used. And I don't know, this might work. So it's just kind of it's like if you took yarn and you pulled every like string apart in the skein. Um, has a little bit of a plastic smell. Um, but again, I wanted like less waste. I don't understand where it attaches. I'll have to figure this part out. Yeah, I know that, if you go on Etsy, you can find people that make these and they make them out of fleece. Um, and strangely enough, when I used to clean my sewing room, I would have fleece scraps like randomly in my sewing room. And so I would pick up the fleece and I would use it to try to like clean things in my sewing room, like quick dust. And fleece does not actually pick up dust very easily. So if you want to spray something on it, it'll pick it up. But anything else, cotton will too. So does it say what these are? No fabric softener, wash separately. These are polyester. So, and you really like the connecting part where you put your Swiffer doodah, it's like feels like it's almost melted together. So that may be some trouble when we go to put it together. I have a Swiffer. I think I used to have a Swiffer wet mop. I can't remember anymore. Um, we go through a lot of floor products really, really quickly. Um, my husband used to only like buying things that were cordless, but anytime that you're using a rechargeable battery, it's only going to last so long. And then the battery conks out, and then you buy something new. So I was always telling him, buy something with a cord because we're like, it's going to last longer. No. So I do have like the Swiffer, I think it's a Swiffer vacuum. It almost never gets used. It doesn't really pick anything up. I don't like it. I thought we had a Swiffer mop, and maybe we only have um like the one that maybe it's just the regular Swiffer and I have like the wet pads that you put on it. So I got this what does it say? Panda Grip spray mop. Um it comes with two microfiber pads. It's no battery, it's just manual. A refillable bottle for the chamber. Um, and yeah, and it works on tile, stone, cement, bamboo, hardwood, and laminate, which I don't have cement in my house, or stone, or bamboo. Yeah, I just have hardwood and laminate. That's all I have. But that's that. So I got this guy. I want something that's easy for the kids to use too, because Um, because they're not going to clean if they can't use it. Durr. Okay. Ow, that was silly. That's cardboard in my coffee. And I went to go grab the scissors while they were open, so I didn't hurt myself. Though. I mean, I said ow, but I didn't actually. You know the deal. And the last thing I got was Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day dish soap in lemon verbena scent. My friend Sarah Jane, you can check out her channel at Home with Sarah Jane. That is her channel on YouTube. She does some clean with me videos sometimes, um, and I'm working up to that level of confidence. But I always see her using the Mrs. Meyer's. Again, I like the citrus smell. Plastic. So this I did buy. Oh, hello. I got napkins here. There's a plastic cover on it, but it's kind of juicy. Um, so, oh, I think I did kind of get my hand a little. Oh well, I will live. Uh, anyways, so I've heard great things about Mrs. Meyer's cleaning products. This is a plastic container, obviously. Cuts grease, biodegradable formula. Um, Empty before recycling. So this bottle is in fact recyclable in my state. So bonus. Um, but yeah. And I've been using, what do I use? Dawn? I think I use Dawn. Or Cascade. No, not Cascade. I think I use Dawn dish soap in my kitchen. And I like Dawn. I have no problem with it. But I figured for the video, I would try this, see how I like it. There's 3 bottles in there. I want to say it was under $15, but I really honestly can't remember. Um, when I went through, like, I think I searched Amazon for um, eco-friendly cleaning supplies, and what I do when I shop, I put a whole bunch of things in my cart, and then I go through and I see when it's going to be delivered, how much it is, and if I really, really, really want it, and then I start deleting things. Um, and sometimes I move them to my wish list, and then sometimes they are just gone forever. Um, Not really, because you can look them up if you've looked at them before. But anyways, so yeah, so I'm going to try all of these. We have a lot of cleaning to do this week, so I'm sure I will be using quite a bit of this week. But I figure maybe after the new year, I will do a review about things that I liked or things that I didn't like. If I will be purchasing any particular thing again. Um, I know I have a lot of cleaning supplies anyways. Um, my husband was very big on purchasing cleaning supplies pre-pandemic. We've always been like this. We both worked in food service for a very long time. So we just know how to sanitize things. And we know what cleaning products we've always liked. So, and especially this year, um, I've been doing a lot of cleaning this year, and I like bulk purchased a bunch of cleaning supplies. So somehow I think I bought like 2 packages of 3 or 4 of the Clorox wipe tubes, and somehow someone kept opening a new Clorox wipe tube, even though I knew there were 1 or 2 floating around the house. So nobody wants to go look for this stuff. So I'm hoping that in addition to saving on the garbage that we hopefully won't be loading up anymore, that we will also reduce all of the packages being open, because that was the point of these and the spray bottles. Spray it down, wipe it off, you're good to go. So I think that's everything. If you have a favorite reusable product, a favorite cleaning product, a favorite green product, feel free to drop it in the comments or send me a message about it, and I will check it out and see if it's something that works for our family. Um, we have very particular uh, uh, favorites for smells, for scents and things. Um, we like food scents, vanillas, chocolate, pumpkin, cinnamon, and well, cinnamon's a spice, but yeah, and citrusy. I like citrusy. My oldest daughter does not like citrusy at all. So, in case you were wondering. And anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't already, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, follow, or subscribe. I'm gonna have to put a band-aid on that, I think. And comment with hashtag live or hashtag replay. All these interactions not only help to push my videos to more people that would enjoy them, it helps me know what content you are enjoying the most. And then I can keep going with that.